Condensate pump for a heating and air conditioning unit to discharge the water. Once the moisture builds on the A coil and begins to drain, it should drain into either this hole, this hole, this hole, and once so, it should there should be a hose here, and then the water should discharge here once the motor comes on. Question for this video is, say for instance we have a 110, say we're dealing with a gas furnace, we have a hot, a neutral, and a ground. Okay, we install the pump, and once we install the pump, we're unable to find an electrical plug-in to plug this plug-in in here to a unit or something. So if there's no plug-in, then how will we get power? Well, this may somebody might choose to hardwire it. So if you hardwired it, what you would do is come here and then cut this, lop this here, and shave this insulation back. Once the insulation is shaved back, then the plug-in part is gone, and you find where your wires are at in the HVAC unit, and this would be a look at the inside. So this look here would translate into this side. So hypothetically, we have a ground, we have another wire, and a hot wire. So hot, neutral, and a ground, I'm assuming. So what you would do is find the unit and skim the wire back here. Say we cut this plug off, skim the insulation back. We have these three wires here protruding out of this side. Once we have these three wires protruding from this particular side here, then we have to find if there's a juncture box or something where the wires come into the gas furnace, and then we have to find the hot and the neutral and take one wire here, which would be technically on this side, but this is just a picture. We would have to take one wire here and splice it in, and then connect the ground. So these would be shaved back. So this would be here without a plug, and this part here would be protruding from this particular part here. Once this part here is protruding, then you scab it in and then close it up. So each individual will have to determine if they want to do this or how they want to do it. Now, if you don't want to go about doing this, technically you may want to get an electrician and run your say your number 12 wire over here, or 14, probably number 12 wire with number 12 Romex, and then put you a plug-in. If you've got a plug-in, you can just plug this directly in. But if you don't have a plug-in, you can cut this, lop it, but I'm not telling you what to do or this and that. This is a job that each individual will have to decide for themselves what's the best thing to do. But this is how it's done. So one of these would be the hot and the neutral, and then the ground, and then it would give you power on this. So once you have power and you've tied it to the hot and the ground, then at some point when the water fills up in the reservoir here, it should discharge it out of here. So but this is how it normally plugs in with a plug-in. But if you don't have a plug-in, you have to find a hot wire and do it that way. Many people do it, but that's up between you and your inspector. If you're having it inspected, I can't tell you what to do, but sometimes this is how people do it when there's no plug-in and you need electricity. So how to hardwire a condensate pump into the electrical for, say, hypothetically a gas furnace. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.